Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancers, we're going to try to get as much information as we can about your next major relationship or the person that's coming towards you. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I'm just going to ask that you guys like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment if you feel called to do so. Hit that notification bell. And also check out the description box if you want to see the cards that I'm using or for ways you can get your own private reading. All right, Cancers, let's go ahead and see who is coming towards you. Who is your next major relationship or who is coming towards you in the next couple of weeks? All right, so we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so it could be a Pisces. Sorry about that. The Hanged Man in reverse is somebody who's very wise, somebody who's very enlightened, but it could also be somebody that you have been dealing with, somebody who's seeing you differently. Maybe they see you at work, maybe they see you in the community, maybe you guys haven't been speaking and they've sort of gone quiet, but they're seeing the situation differently, they're seeing you differently. All right, how you guys are going to meet, we have the Queen of Wands. Wow, so for some of you guys, it's going to be, it's going to be going out because the Queen of Wands is a very sort of social butterfly type energy. It could be at like a house party. It could be at a family get together. It could be going out for drinks and you sort of meet this person at the bar or you're out getting coffee. The Queen of Wands can also indicate that it's something having to do with work. But I do definitely feel like it's not online, like you're going to run into this person or you're going to meet them somewhere out in public. All right. Now, what you're going to think of them, Six of Swords in reverse. So for many of my Cancers, this is somebody who's coming back to you, okay? It's strong Pisces energy. They don't have to be a Pisces, but with the Six of Swords, it's like somebody who's coming back. If it's a brand new person, Cancer, it's somebody that reminds you of somebody that you've been with before, okay? This could be somebody who's also traveled because, again, the Queen of Wands can indicate that this person is foreign or they come from a foreign land or they just got back from a trip, whether that's like work or vacation. So really interesting energy. You may feel like there's a little bit of conflict around this person. Again, it could be a past person, so I am picking up on reconciliation energy for some of my Cancers. But for others of you, just so they have a personality or something that reminds you about a past person that might have you feeling a little bit guarded. Now, the type of relationship it's going to be, Four of Swords. So here's a healing energy. So many of my Cancers, you are going to be healing a connection. I just can't help it. I keep getting strong reconciliation vibes here. But for those of you where this is a completely new person, this is somebody who, it's a very sort of homebody type relationship. It's like both of you guys are going to like to stay in, lots of spending time in bed, what I love to call like a bed in, like where you guys snuggle and like watch movies. It's a very calm, very peaceful relationship. Okay. I really like that. Very healing. Now, obstacles that you may need to overcome, we have the Five of Swords. So I was picking up on that here with the Six of Swords. The Five of Swords could be, it could be like bickering, it could be arguing. Again, if it's a past person, it's really important that you leave this in the past. If there was some sort of betrayal or disappointment or there were some sort of jealousies, it is really important that you leave that behind. And again, not projecting your past drama from relationships or disappointments or imprinting onto this current connection. The Five of Swords tells me there may be some challenges here for you guys to overcome. And the way to overcome them, the Page of Pentacles. I love this. Just really thinking before you speak, Cancer, and vice versa, like allowing time to process, not jumping to conclusions. The Page of Pentacles is telling me this is about looking at all of the details, being really prepared. So the Five of Swords can be like a reactionary energy and also with the Queen of Wands. So if this is a past person, it's like really taking a look and listening to this person, how they've changed, what they're saying, and making sure that you are also being heard. But I love this because it's taking a beginner mind. It's about doing things, in a very healthy way. It's about, it's about listening more is what I'm getting, and looking at things from different sides. Because you guys may not agree with everything. You may not be exactly alike, or there's something that's gone on between you guys in the past. But it's lovely because this Page of Pentacles is about being very detail oriented, really focused on healthy relationship behaviors. With the Five of Swords, there's some sort of drama, or there may be jealousy here, or there may have been conflict in the past, and just really trying to move beyond that. I love that. And your final outcome energy, we have the Sun. So even though it's in the reverse, Cancer, the Sun is still the happiest card in the deck. So there may be something here that's slightly disappointing for you. I don't know if this person may have to travel a lot for work, so you may not be able to spend as much time with them as you would like. Again, there may be this little bit of conflict, or maybe this person talks about their ex or something like that, or there's past drama between you guys. That's going to be, it's something that it can very easily be resolved if you guys, I just keep hearing that you need to listen more, or, make sure that you guys are both, listening and being heard at the same time, right? And just taking a really healthy new approach to this connection, whether you know them or not. The Sun card tells me you could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with strong Leo placements. It could also be happening in the time of Leo. So the Eight of Pentacles here as your overall energy, Cancer, this tells me that, it could be a connection that you've met through work, or you guys meet at the gym. I feel like this is a connection that you've really been waiting for. It does have a lot of healing energy around this connection. And I also feel like, there could have been, if this is a reconciliation, that somebody didn't put in the work before. And again, that could be where this conflict arises. But I do definitely feel like things are very different now. All right, so I'm going to pull some additional messages about this person, or what we need to hear at this point in time, Spirit. Messages for my dear Cancers, please. There's a lot of conflict being resolved, and absolutely, if this is a past person, Cancer, it can be healed. So we get shows empathy. All right, so this person is going to show you a bit of empathy, maybe where they didn't before. Because again, this could be something, look at that. There's some sort of sadness here, whether you're healing from a loss or a previous disappointment. I feel like you guys are going to spend a lot of time talking to one another, sharing your past, or talking about the past with this person. But this is your 10 of Cups. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. And we get the 3 of Pentacles. So somebody here really wanting to work on this. And we see that with the 7 of Swords here, laying it all out on the table. This can also be something that leads to a higher level of commitment. But you guys are going to talk a lot about either what happened between you guys or what happened in your past. And this really is this is everything that you've dreamed of, okay? It's absolutely gorgeous. So I feel like both of you are going to be very empathic towards one another. We get fair or light features. So that could be you, or that could be them. Sometime this year. So we get a time frame, and we get sincere. So it's important to be sincere with this person. It's also really important to it's important to just, to know that this person is sincerely coming towards you because they want to work things out. You might have some doubts because of that 5 of Swords. Again, because of something that you guys have been through before, or because of your past relationship disappointments and imprinting. So just be aware of that, Cancer. At the bottom of the deck, we get Manipulator. Okay, so this is interesting. So it could be, with this person in the past, if you felt like they were manipulative. But I get this sincere energy here with the Page of Pentacles, or you may feel like this person manipulated you somehow in the past, but to some degree, we all kind of do that, right? When we want to get our way, or we want some sort of success. So I'm not reading that manipulator as necessarily super negative energy. I also did just get a message here with that 5 of Swords that there could be an ex, or there could be somebody else in the picture that is trying to either manipulate this person, or you feel is trying to manipulate you, because it's not everybody's going to be super happy about you either getting back with this person or being with this person. But remember, that's a projection of themselves. So this person looks like it's your divine counterpart. This person's very masculine. Whether they're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is somebody who does like to win at all costs. And this is somebody I also get who likes to sort of be in control. And again, that could be where there's a little bit of friction here. And we get ego, pride, and fear, sabotage. So there's a lot of ego energy here, which would make sense a little with that makes sense with the Sun card here, Cancer, that this person, you know, that might be something that sort of rubs you the wrong way, or you guys might sort of butt egos. I'm getting a little bit of an energy of a power struggle, but that's nothing that you guys can't resolve. If this is a past person, again, this could be what broke you up. We also see the Queen of Wands. So you guys could have had sort of a combative relationship in the past, or maybe you guys just like that banter between one another, or you like that, you know, that sort of push and pull. I'm getting that it's very intellectual, because I get the 4, 5, and 6 of swords. So things are progressing the way that they should. We see this, you know, we see the 4, 5, and 6 here. Things are progressing the way that they should. Everything happens for a reason, as you already know. And again, it's important to just pay attention to anything ego. Remember, the ego can bring us fear-based energy that may result in some sort of conflict. So it could be on your side, on their side. But there's definitely a strong, passionate connection waiting for you guys. Okay, so we get, I want to sex you up badly, Cancer. Ooh-wee. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else they would like to say to you. What else would they like to say to my dear Cancers? All right, we get, I'm ready to take my mask off and be real with you. Yeah, and I feel like a little bit of that manipulator energy. You know, this person, again, this is somebody who's very wise, who's very enlightened. They might, then this could be your energy or their energy, Cancer, but this is, you know, getting to the truth of the matter. Okay, is going to take emotional vulnerability when you guys are sharing, you know, what you've been through, or what you like, what you don't like. Okay, and I do feel like this is a relationship that you guys are going to have lots of long talks, lots of communication back and forth. For some of you guys, it might even be like a long distance relationship for a bit, or for a period of time. And, you know, you might feel like, wow, the person, you know, that they presented themselves as is very different than the person you know, or vice versa. But I'm not getting in like a creepy, you know, catfishing way. And I'm not getting in a, you know, it's something natural. We always present our best selves, or we try to, you know, when we first start seeing somebody. So just keep that in mind. Honestly, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. So this person, again, you might meet this person and we get sometime next year. And that's what might make you, throw you off a little bit, Cancer, that this is going to be like a slow moving energy. It's like somebody, either they have to travel for work, or they're not quite ready for commitment. So, you know, it's up to you holding space for this connection, if you want to be with them or not. You know, if you're willing to sort of wait, not put your life on hold, obviously. So that could lead to a little bit of a frustration if you're ready to sort of jump into things. But Spirit is saying, take it slow. All right. And that could be a little bit of that disappointment. I'm realizing your love was holding me together. So I feel like this is a projection in the future, Cancer, or for some of you guys, if this is a reconciliation, but that somebody either from the past is going to realize that they need you, that they love you, but it's really paramount, really important that you take things slow. For others of you, you know, you may meet this person out, or maybe they're on vacation, or they're traveling for work, or they have to sort of, I'm getting this energy of this person may have to leave, or you won't be able to like solidify this relationship right away. What I'm getting here is that, you know, this person will, maybe their ego is going to say, you know, I don't want to be in a relationship, or they're still sort of in a, I don't get that they're in a player type energy, but it's somebody who's very committed to their work, somebody who's very independent. So they might have a little bit of fear of commitment, but I feel like that's something that over time is definitely going to, it's sort of going to dissolve. So just make sure to take things slow, get to know this person, you know, set boundaries with this person as well, Cancer. It's important, okay? Because I also feel like this person's going to find that very, very attractive. So we did get, I want to sex you up badly. And then we get sexual union. So the chemistry between you guys is going to be intense. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. I definitely feel like, Cancers, you guys are going to be having some hot and steamy interactions with this person. Okay, but again, don't confuse sex for intimacy. All right, I'm going to finish up this reading, you guys, with a true love reading card, just as advice. These cards, they're by Belinda Grace, and they're some of my favorites. Just beautiful advice for my Cancers, please. What do they need to hear regarding this connection? And we get the garden. Ooh, yeah. So this is something, I was really picking up on this, Cancer, for you guys, that it's something that it may not take off as quickly as you would like, because we do see sometime next year. But it may be something that you meet this person and things move a bit slowly or slower than you would like. And so it's important that, and the garden, this is number 15, which is devil energy. Okay. And, devil energy is about, there's going to be a lot of temptation. There's going to be a lot of passion. You guys might even sort of meet and hook up pretty quickly. But it is going to develop into something more, but later on down the road is what I'm getting. So Belinda Grace says the garden is lush and fertile when she is healthy, barren and forbidding when she is neglected. She ebbs and flows with the seasons. She is still when she needs to be, and full of color, life, and nourishment when the timing is right. She bursts with fruit and flowers and attracts all good things to her. Animals and people come to marvel at her beauty, enjoying her cool shade, inhale her fragrance, and restore themselves. In a world where we are constantly under pressure to be active, the idea of being the garden rather than the gardener can seem far too passive. In this context, however, to be passive means to be peaceful and in a state of trust, trusting that all you need is available to you without having to hunt it down. Modern women will wonder how long they need to wait for a suitable gardener to come along, while modern men may feel that they already have enough to do without having to nurture the feminine in their lives as well. The truth is that we all have an inner garden and gardener, and true abundance develops in your life when you maintain a healthy balance between the two. We have drawn this card today because your inner garden is in need of some attention. Be sure to reconnect yourself to the feminine cycles of nature by spending time in an actual garden and tuning into the vibration of the season, by enjoying a healthy meal made only from fruits and vegetables that are in season, filling a vase with fresh flowers, or by spending time outside where you will be exposed to the climate and environment. Consider the blessings and bounty you have to share with those you love. Honor your own inner cycles and see yourself once more as the beautiful person you are. So again, this is about really taking time. Remember, you guys, like if we're waiting for somebody to come into our lives, it's like take this time not to wait, but to really work on yourselves, to tend to that inner garden. Okay, Cancer, I see something very beautiful coming your way. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Sending you lots of love and light. Take care.